guess what? I actually have some favorite makeup products for December 2018. Are you guys ready? All right. First off, I'm going to go ahead and say that up here, I'm going to go ahead and put a link to a giveaway I am having. If you can, go ahead and click on it so that way you can go ahead and enter for your chance to win. All right. If you are new here, my name is Kyla, and I'm going to go ahead and start off what I usually do first when I start applying my makeup. When I go ahead and I want to do my makeup, like everybody else, I wash my face, I moisturize, make sure that it's hydrated. My first product that I apply is my eyeshadow primer. This is my favorite. This is the Maybelline eyeshadow primer. I can't remember how much I paid, but I will link it in the description below. But it has like this color of my skin tone. I don't know how to explain it, but it just sinks into the skin and it disappears. So it's kind of like really silky. I think it's more of a silicone a little bit. It dries like maybe in a few seconds after you start dabbing it along your eye, but is really silky and smooth, and my eyeshadow pops like really good. It like shows up. Like, look, my eyeshadow looks so good. I was like, I gotta record. Anywho, all right, next thing in here is my other eyeshadow primer. This is the Nars eyeshadow primer. This is the Nars eyeshadow primer that I received actually in my Play by Sephora. This is a really good deal. This dries faster than the Maybelline, and it's not like a silicone fill. It's more of a I think it turns into a matte primer, but I don't think it says it's matte, but it dries down like a nice soft satin moisturizer. It feels really good. It keeps my eyeshadow on for a long time. So the next thing that I do after I apply my eyeshadow primer is I go ahead and do my eyeshadow, which first, before I apply an eyeshadow, I use a more of a either a translucent powder or a more skin tone matte shade eyeshadow. So let me go ahead and show you real quick. If I was to use, say, here we go. I will go ahead and use like a more of a skin tone kind of color matte eyeshadow and top it off. So that way the eyeshadow doesn't, when you go to blend your eyeshadow, it doesn't start to get all patchy. You just want to have a smooth canvas basically. So I either use like I said, a translucent powder or a matte eyeshadow. So this December has been really confusing. I have a lot of favorite eyeshadow palettes. I mean, they're not a lot. I mean, it's 4 eyeshadow palettes. But let me go ahead and start with my really good, let's just say my favorite eyeshadow palette of all time from BoxyCharm. This is the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. This stuff is like, when you apply it to your to your eyelids, I'm so sorry, to your eyelids, this stuff is like airbrush. It makes your eyeshadow look airbrushed. Like, it just blends wonderful. Not only that, it is so creamy. I mean, very creamy. I'm going to go ahead and swatch a couple, and I'm going to show you my fingers here. Look at that. Can you believe me? Amazing, right? I would swatch it, but I already got all that stuff all over my hands. Maybe I will. Give me a second here. See? Bam. That's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So the next eyeshadow palette I'm going to rave about is this Alamar Cosmetics palette. I mean, oh my goodness, this is amazing. I got this also in my BoxyCharm. This is why I sign up for subscription boxes. So that way I do not have to pay full price for these eyeshadow palettes. But, oh my goodness, look at that. I used this today, actually, with my rose gold loose pigment I will show you here in a minute. Just let me go ahead and swatch these four. The four I actually really do like. These I will go for in the summertime. Look at that. Whoa. Now, this color I did use today. I was going to use this, but I decided to use that. Which, I gotta get it off in my hand real quick. This pigment here, these colors, like, stay on your skin really, really well. Alright. Next palette is the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow, which is the Holy Grail eyeshadow palette. This has every color that I would use. I mean, look at that. I mean, I have a whole lot to choose from here. And these are so smooth and creamy. Even the matte shades. It is... I have never really felt such a creamy matte pigment before. I'm telling you. Never really. That is by far, the matte shades in there are by far my favorite. Because they are so creamy and they blend so well. But I have been using that too this month. The last thing that I'm going to mention, I got this for Christmas too. And I was really, really excited. You know, I love the colors in this palette. It's like really pretty because it has the shade. It has the color shades I actually love to use when I'm doing more of a bold, colorful look. And I have to say, one of my favorite colors is purple. Let me go ahead and just show you so I can be quiet. Look at that. I can't, oh, you can tell I used it too. I used this sucker like crazy when I got it. This is actually called Pretty Poison by Bad Habit. And this packaging is like all beautiful. But look at those shades. Like, I love these. It's like more of a subtle to a bold shade colors. So, let me go ahead and swatch some of my favorites. Let's see. I like this one. This one here that I'm actually going to do, the Femme Fatale is more of a holographic purple color. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you guys. This color here. And then I have another color, which is a dark purple. And then this color. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch these. Now, I have to say, you gotta be careful. If you do purchase this palette, you gotta be careful because it's very pigmented, even when you apply it with your eyeshadow brush. But these are my favorite. I mean, wow. I'm in love. Very love. Very love. I'm in love, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that showed up. There's more of a holographic white shade that I have here, but I don't know if you can see it. But look at those colors. Pretty. Let's see. Alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and move on to the next thing that I actually do. in my makeup routine. I know I keep saying move on to the next thing that I actually do, even though I'm trying to talk about the makeup products that I love for this month. But I have to start from beginning to end, so that way you guys can get a good detail of how I apply my makeup during that time. Alright, after I apply my eyeshadow, I look for a brown. This is why I love the Alamar Cosmetics that I didn't talk about yet. The brown shade in here is so highly pigmented that I use it on the top part of my eyelashes as like a brown liner to make my eyelashes look more bold and more, what do you put it, more volume, more voluminous. So I'm going to show you. Look at that. I didn't even have to push inside that shadow. It looks beautiful. So now for the rose gold loose pigment that I was talking about a little bit ago. This, man, I got this in my Ipsy. This stuff is amazing. This is the Steve Laurent loose pigment rose gold eyeshadow that I used in my crease. I'm going to show you. It comes with a shifter right there. This shade is beautiful. It's like I've gone loving rose gold lately. Like a lot of rose gold. So let me go ahead and get a better swatch. It swatches better with a eyeshadow brush. Really. But look at that. You see that color? It's beautiful. It's stunning. This is what I would wear on my New Year's, at a New Year's party. I mean, the look I did today, I think will be the look that I do for the New Year's get together with my family that I'm doing. So, alright. So, one last eyeshadow I do want to rave about for the month of December. If I could get to it. This I also got in my Ipsy. This is the Heloise Beauty eyeshadow in the color I Only Fly in First. This, oh my god. Oh my goodness. I have never ever felt anything so creamy. My goodness, look at that. I did use it. You can see that it did. It just feels like you're sticking your finger in pure butter. Like, oh my gosh. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that right there. See? I love you. Yeah, but it's like, it stays on really well. Look at that. I'm even wiping it. It's like a waterproof or something. Not my skin. I love you, but I've got other swatches to do. The next thing that I do after my eyeshadow is, give me a second. Where is it? I'm trying to figure out what I did with it. You may not know what I'm talking about. I sit these things here and I'm like, oh, here they are. Okay. So after I do my eyeshadow, I like to make sure that I do my eyebrows. So this next thing, I actually received this for Christmas. And this was the most awesome gift ever. This is actually a brow pencil. Look at that. And a spoolie. This is from the company AOA, I believe. Yes, right here. AOA. Hopefully it's not blurry. I got the shade. Let's see what shade it is. It's not really saying. It must have been on the wrapper when I received it, but this is a really good brown color. So I think it's a dark brown. Let me go ahead and swipe it, or swatch it for you guys. Yeah, it's more like a taupe or a mid-brown color, but it's my favorite. I did that with my eyebrows today. All right, so for the next item here, I got for Christmas too, and this is also from AOA, and this is a Go Brow Fiber Gel product for your brows. I probably apply this when I've actually overplucked my eyebrows and I'm like, I don't have enough hair to make my brows look really, really nice. So I'll go ahead and apply this on top of my brow pencil. And it's really, really good. This stuff is like, I mean, if this is $1, this stuff is awesome. This is actually in taupe. Kind of the same color as the eyebrow pencil. Look at that. It goes really well together. Alright, so the next thing that I do is I like to go ahead and apply my primer on my face. The primers I actually go for are more, not so much silicone or dimethicone, but more natural, or say healthier for the skin. So this has been my favorite. This is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I actually got this in my, I believe, my Play by Sephora. This actually, it is so good. It has a probiotic that you put on your skin and it's calming. It actually takes your redness down. Now, also, I do like this. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer from Hello Fab. Or, no, wait. From First Aid Beauty. There you go. This also has a probiotic for your skin. It's wonders. Now, this one that I'm going to talk about, this is really good stuff. This here is the Juice Beauty Phytopigment Illuminating Primer. I have to say, I'm in love with this. It like makes my skin with my foundation look really glowy. Like, it makes my skin look good. I ended up getting 2 of these from Ipsy. This actually, I got one from Ipsy and I ordered one also as an extra due to the fact I didn't think I was going to receive one, so I ordered it. So, but it's kind of liquidy at first. But it feels really, really good. It's calming on the skin. Very cooling feeling. Look at that. You see that? That illumination? Really nice, huh? Next thing, what I want to go ahead and use is my foundation. I have quite a few. There are more like, some of them are BB, or one of them is a BB, one is a CC, and so forth. Anywho, if I'm having a really great skin day, like my skin looks beautiful, it looks really hydrated, and there's no discolorations, no zits, no, just basically an all good skin day. I go for the BB cream that is called Lise Watier. This is a Hydra Force BB. I ended up getting this in a Birchbox, but this stuff is amazing. It's like you put it on and it starts to go into your skin, and it's like a what is it? It's a color correcting BB cream. It like soaks in and blends in with your skin tone and starts to look really good. It makes your skin look so glowy and beautiful. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. Can you see that? I hope you guys can. I just don't know how to explain it, but I know that they have different shades that, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Not just color correcting, but more of a, it starts to match with your skin tone. Anywho, that was long. Alright, so if I'm having a more of a blemish, red prone kind of skin day, I will go for my favorite actually. This is the MakeSense Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer. This is from the Synergence website. This is the MakeSense products that they sell. It's called, well, I mean, when you go to their website and you're looking for this product specifically, it's in the MakeSense line. So basically, MakeSense is like a whole makeup line. And I have to say, I have loved this stuff for, I say, over 4 years. This has been my main go-to. I mean, once I put it on my skin, it color corrects, it covers, and it like perfects the purpleness underneath my eyes, you know, dark circles that you get. It helps with color correcting. Say you got yellow pigments, red pigments, blue pigments that are actually showing on your face, that are making like blemishes, pimples, all sorts of stuff. Say you got inflammation on your skin and you're hoping that the redness will go away. This will cover it. Not only that, this has such a good skin moisturizer in here, and it's waterproof. Yeah, it's waterproof. This stuff has everything that you're hoping inside a CC cream. I have been blabbing on about it, but let me go ahead and pump it out for you guys. I will also put the distributor below so that way you can order this if you want it. But what it does is when you rub it into your skin, it automatically color corrects, and it can go from 3 shades up to your skin color or 3 shades down. If I am going if my skin this month has been, I had a breakout, all sorts of stuff, my skin is dry, I really can't figure out how to make my foundation, make it look like I have no problems with my skin. I always go for the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. This stuff is a miracle worker. Now, if you have very dry skin, I suggest you use a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, because using a brush, you're going to have a lot of, streaks on your skin, or like, it's going to look patchy, like really patchy. So I've been using this with a beauty blender, and it turns out amazing. So So this is more of a light to medium coverage. I did get this, I think, for $14, but it's amazing. It's like, I think Drew Barrymore needs to put this out as a high-end brand, because look at that. Isn't that like coverage city? I mean, it's even glowy and dewy. I mean, it's glowy and dewy on my skin right now. That's what I'm wearing. And I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. Alright, the next thing that I do like this month that I have tried. This is by Wander Beauty, and this is my favorite right now. This has really good ingredients. Not only that, it builds up to a full coverage for me. So if I want a fuller coverage, this is what I go for. And look at that. It's very dewy as well. And as I said, you do want to use a beauty blender if you have dry skin and you're going to use a foundation like this one or the Flower Beauty. That's what I have to use, or I'm just going to get streaks or, patches, or I get patchy skin. And it looks like I got like dry skin, like flaking off or something. Alright, so anyways. After that, I do want to go in, and what I do is I have been using this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I got this for Christmas, and this stuff is amazing. I mean, I love this stuff. I use this for contour or, as a bronzer. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. And it smells like the beach. Ugh. I have to tell you, my husband did a good job shopping for me for Christmas. Let me tell you. And the sponge that it comes with, a lot of people have not used the sponge, but did you know, this sponge is awesome. If you go ahead and you go ahead and use it, you can line out your cheekbones with this and then use your brush. So I do use this, if you can tell. This stuff is top deal. So after my bronzer, I like to actually go ahead and start applying my mascara. That way, you know, it's sitting on the face, it's starting to set, and I could go ahead and move on. My favorite mascaras for the month of December were... Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me a second. I am missing one. Oh, okay. Favorite mascaras of all time is this Marc Jacobs mascara, which I got in my Sephora Play, or Play by Sephora. This has an hourglass shape. So here it is. It makes my lashes so plump, and it like lifts it. I do not have to use a, what do you call those, eyelash curler. I do not have to use it. I don't even own an eyelash curler. That's how much I love this mascara. The same thing with this mascara. This mascara is also from Wonder Beauty, and this is like really creamy mascara. This lifts the lashes, volumizes the lashes. It makes them also look like falsies, which is like, I don't wear falsies, but my lashes look really, really good. I used it. I don't know if you can tell, but here it is. It's got this little, what do you call it, half moon shape, more to help pull up your lashes. And I mean, it's wonderful. It's like, it makes my lashes so curled and up, and it just, this is my favorite of all time for the month of December. I love it. So for the next step of products that I like for the month of December is, after I do that, I do like to go ahead and start with my concealer. Let me see. My 3 favorite concealers this month. First off, I am so happy I actually received this in my Ipsy. This is a Tarte shaped tape. This stuff goes far and beyond. Not only that, it's like full coverage. And yes, it does dry down to being a little bit of a matte, or may I say matte. So I do use a concealer blending sponge. So that way, because when you use a blender sponge, you got it inside water or something, and it keeps it hydrated. It blends out better. But see, it's like covering that eyeshadow that I did, that swatch. Beautiful. I mean, yeah. Okay, so my Holy Grail concealer that I do use also is the Age Rewind by Maybelline, and the color I believe that I got was Neutralizer. But this stuff brightens the eye, and it helps with it has anti-aging benefits in it. And I love it because it's very dewy. And I also used my beauty blender with it. But here it is right here. And then my next favorite for this month is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Concealer, or Bye Bye Under Eye. This stuff is very moisturizing. Very moisturizing. I can use only a itsy bit. A tiny bit. Look at that. Very itty bitty. But it may not look itty bitty, but that's itty bitty. But it goes a long distance. And it's very creamy. And all I have to use, I can use my ring finger with this one. I don't have to use a beauty blender. And this makes, I mean, the dark circles, the lines, everything disappear with that. The same thing with the middle one, which is the Maybelline. But my favorite most of all. Alright, after I use the concealer, sorry, give me a second. Okay. I like to go in with, I believe, my blush. And my favorite blush right now, I have two favorite blushes. The Butter Blush by Physicians Formula. This blush is very, very light pink. But I like it because I already have flushed cheeks, so I don't want to overdo it. So here's what it looks like. And it still smells like the beach. See that? And I can like go over it as many times as I want to get to the pigment I want on my cheeks. But you can barely see it, yes. And I think it's glaring because of the light. But this pink, I mean, it is so subtle. It is so creamy. I have been loving it this month. Amazing. But let me go ahead and get to this one. This one I also got in my Ipsy. This here. I don't know what this brand is, but this is called Space Case in the shade Cosmic Gangster. This stuff is creamy. Creamy and pigmented. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that that looks very creamy. It's like you want to not apply it on anything matte. You want to apply it on like a cream foundation. You don't want to use a powder because it'll be like patchy or something. But this is just very, very, very soft. Oh my gosh. Look. You see that? You see the shine in there too? This one too, I can build up to the shade I want. And it does not get into the lines or anything. Can you see that? Look at how pretty that is. Very subtle. I did use that today too. This one. I got a lot of products I like for the month of December. Not only that, it's been like 5 months since I did a favorites video. I was like going through that yesterday and wondering why it took so long. Alright, so for the next thing that I want to go ahead and brag about for this month is the Ofra Highlighter Trio. This is the Everglow highlighter. We got this in our Allure Beauty box for the month of December. Bam! I mean, look at that. This stuff is amazing. I love the quality, the creaminess, the pigment that it has. Look at that. Wow, right? Like, let me go ahead. Alright, let me go ahead and swatch. Look at that. Right? Bam! Bright! Shine bright like a diamond. That's what I say. Oh man. Alright. I'm going to move on to the next highlighter. Next highlighter is by Ciate London. And this is in Moon Dust. This I also got in Ipsy. This is pretty. And I have been using it this month as well. I actually thought it was a magnet and tried to put it in my Z palette. It's not magnetized. But man. So. This has a natural glow. Look at that. I know I have the others all mixed up. I try to wipe them off, but look at how shiny that is. It like goes in with the others, but maybe I'll swatch it on my other arm. Or my other hand. Real quick. I'm just too excited to share with you guys what I've been using mostly for this month. See, look, that's beautiful. See? All right. Next thing, or last highlighter I've been liking. I promise you, I think my next favorites is not going to be this long, and not going to be as long as this video, because it's just been such a long time since I did a favorites. But anywho, this is the IVY in Radiant Glow. This also is creamy. I made a big old noise. Look at that. See that? That kind of reminded me of my Becca highlighter that I have. That's gorgeous too. Alright. So after I've done my highlight, I'm basically done on the face. Except for I do go ahead and use some of the colors I have used on top of my eyelid and put it on the bottom line here. I do not use a mascara on my bottom lashes. Anywho, so I get that done. Then I go in with, okay, this, oh my gosh, this one here. This is the only translucent powder I have been using this month. And there's a lot in here. This is little. I got this in the Play by Sephora. This is the Laura Mercier powder, I believe. And it is very silky. Very silky. And very translucent. I'm like, wow. It does so good. It reminds me of my Bye Bye Pores by, I think, is it by It Cosmetics? I don't know if I have it. Do I? I have so much stuff up here. It's not even funny. I'm not seeing it, but you guys get the idea. The Bye Bye Pores from It Cosmetics is really, really good. And everybody was raving about this, I think, over a year ago. And I've never given it a try because it's so expensive. But, man, now I see what everybody's talking about. Alright. To move on. I'm moving on to lip liners for this month. I got 2 lip liners I have been using. One of them is the Kat Von D, and this is in the shade Lolita. I got this in my Allure Beauty box this summer, and I was like, well, I can't really use that until the fall or winter. It's very beautiful. But I will give you guys a little bit of a hint. When you do your lip lining, please do not go, okay, you see this? There's a line underneath the lip. So the line, if you want your lips to look full, you want to go ahead and go below that line a little bit and line out that area. You do not want to go above the lip line, or your lips are going to look like they're sunken in, like you ate something sour. You know what I mean? What you want is a fuller look. Look at me. I'm trying to give you guys makeup advice. Alright. Next thing. I was super happy. I never really thought of Sephora's brand being really good. But this is my all-time favorite. This is what I'm wearing right now. And this goes with any shade that I actually have for the winter. Look at that. It's almost like that, but lighter. I suck at lip lining swatches. I have to tell you when it comes to that. But man, this stuff is amazing. It is creamy. Alright. After I get that done, I go ahead and usually I would use a liquid lip, which I actually like this one. This is the, what is this made by? Beauty Creations. And this is a long wear matte lip gloss in the color Kiss Kiss Me. This has actually been my favorite this month. My favorite. I put this on. It does not dry out my lips. I mean, some people say it turns into a matte, and they've never heard of a lip gloss, matte lip gloss. But that is very pretty. Not only that, it smells like berries or like, well, yeah, like berries. Or like a smoothie. You get berries or strawberries and you turn it into a smoothie. Look at that. It stains. And it stays on forever. I can't even get it off. Okay. I got all these around on my desk here. Alright, so the next lip product that I do like for this month. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Look at me. I'm like getting stuff all over me. Wow. This reminds me, when I went to Oklahoma to see my family, I was trying to make a video, and as I was making the video, I didn't realize that I ended up getting eyeliner on my top of my lip, and it like smudged, and I was talking through the entire video with it. I was like, I didn't even notice it until me and my cousin went to Subway, and she pointed it out. I'm like walking around Subway with eyeliner like smudged across my lip. What the heck? Alright, so I'm going, you can tell that I've had really good use out of this month. Look at that. I'm like, dang. So this is the Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm in the color J Mama. This is very creamy. Now, I will tell you, I have fallen out of love with matte shades, with matte colors, or matte lip stuff, because it just dries out my lips. But look at this color. This is what I'm wearing today. Beautiful. Okay, now for toppers, or if you want to wear alone, that I've loved for this month. These, favorite. I got this lip gloss. I believe this is a matte lip gloss. I received this in Ipsy. I wear this alone, on its own. This is very moisturizing. Yeah, and it smells like cake or icing. Look, it's right there. I mean, that's pretty. Next thing that I like this month is the Pixie by, hold on, I'm sorry. I think this is Pixie by Petra, and this is the Honey Sheen. This is actually a lip plumper, but it is very beautiful when you top it on top of a certain color, because it turns it into rose gold. Like I said, I've been loving the rose gold colors. Like I topped it on there, but here it is right here. Wow, right? Next thing, I also got this in my Ipsy. This is the Ariza Beauty. This is a rose gold shimmer. I do not like glitter, but this is finely milled. That is very pretty. Very pretty. I have to tell you. When it comes to winter, I have to constantly put lip gloss on. And when it comes to a lip gloss, I want it to be a color, because I want it to either match my lips or the lip color that I naturally have, or just to give it a little bit more of a oomph, if you know what I mean. More of a color. But look at that. Wow. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. You know, I should go ahead and call this the year-end beauty products of 2018. You know, because this is a lot of products for December. But there are people out there that use a lot of makeup within the entire month. They change it up. And these are basically my favorites. I'm like, my whole room is hoarded with makeup. But this is the last thing. I got this in my BoxyCharm. This is a Tarte lip gloss, or no, lip paint. And this is actually a lip gloss. And I got it in Insta Famous. And like I said, I don't like glitter, but this glitter is not that bad. I mean, it does leave glitter behind a little bit, but it makes my lip look so pretty. Look at that. See? Isn't that pretty? Man, I have to say, December has been a great month for receiving all this makeup. I mean, I have been blessed with finding products that I love and that I hope that you guys will love. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's likes are different. But, you know, coming from me, you're watching this video and you're wanting to know if these products are worth it. I say yes. These products I have shown you, these come from my opinion, and these products are awesome for the month of December. I mean, any time of the year, actually. But I know that was a long video, but I enjoyed you guys' company. Anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching me show you my favorite makeup for the month of December 2018. I had a blast. The next time you see me, it'll be 2019. So, anywho, thank you guys for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And Happy New Year's. Love you guys. Bye-bye.